What's up? Good morning to all you YouTube subscribers, all you WWE fans on YouTube. I'm Justin Fleming, and I want to here talk to all of you about what I want to see in the WWE in 2018. But first of all, I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and Happy Tuesday. Hope all of you catch SmackDown tonight. Let me tell you what may happen in the WWE in 2018 next year. The 2018 Royal Rumble. Yeah, 30 man and all that stuff. 2018 Royal Rumble. And by the way, all of you know that next year will be at the January 24th, 2018, mark the 30th anniversary of the first ever Royal Rumble. It started on January 24th, 2018 in Philadelphia. I think I know who may win the Royal Rumble next year. Next year's Royal Rumble. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman may win next year's Royal Rumble. I bet you may win the Royal Rumble because he might either go for the Raw's Universal title or SmackDown's WWE title. I think he might go for the Raw's Universal title, WWE's Universal title. He might face Brock Lesnar if Brock Lesnar successfully defends his Universal title, and if Braun Strowman wins the Royal Rumble. That's what I want to see if Braun Strowman wins Royal Rumble. If he goes against Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. What else? The WWE, WrestleMania 34. You know what match I want to see at WrestleMania 34? I want to see at WrestleMania 34. I want to see Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the WWE Raw's Universal title. If Braun Strowman wins next year's Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble will take place next year in Philadelphia, at the Wells Fargo Center on January 28th of next year. That's what I want to see: Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 34 at WrestleMania for the Universal title. Yeah. What else? The 2018 WWE Hall of Fame. That's what I want to see next year. I know who my choices are who may be in the WWE Hall of Fame next year. My choices are RVD, Rey Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, who else? The Dudley Boys. Yeah, the Dudley Boys. China, if they draft her. China. Owen Hart. And maybe Goldust. Yeah, I hope they all be drafted. RVD. I want to see RVD in there. In the WWE Hall of Fame. Goldust. Owen Hart. China. Dudley Boys. Goldust. I want to see them all in the WWE Hall of Fame 2018 next year. I don't think they might not. I don't know if they may put China in the WWE Hall of Fame because she's porn, because WWE is PG. You know what? They should have put China in the WWE Hall of Fame a long time ago. They should have put her in the WWE Hall of Fame a long time ago because if WWE was 2014. If WWE never went PG, and it would still be TV-14, they would put her in the WWE Hall of Fame, because when the WWE was TV-14, They were doing porn, adult themes. They were like adult oriented, and WWE is now like family friendly, PG rated. I really would, they could have put China in the WWE Hall of Fame a long time ago. They should have put. I mean, at the time it was TV 14. WWE was TV 14. They could have put China in WWE Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame a long time ago. If it would have been never been PG, it would be. If WWE was, like I said, if WWE was TV 14 right now, they would put China in the WWE Hall of Fame, despite her doing porn and stuff. I mean, again, by the way, God bless her soul. Anyway, China, who passed away last year. I miss China. She was one of my favorite wrestlers from my childhood. Best. Now, what else I want to see in the WWE in 2018? The WWE draft. That's what I want to see. The WWE draft. You know, let me tell you who my choices are who may be in the WWE draft. My choices are Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. She might be drafted to SmackDown from Raw next year. She might be drafted. You know, Sasha Banks. Yeah, Sasha Banks. She might be drafted from Raw to SmackDown next year. Yeah, I bet you she might be drafted to Raw because you know what I want to see? What I want to see is Sasha Banks turn heel on the fan favorite Charlotte, who's on SmackDown. Charlotte, who's a fan favorite on SmackDown, turn heel on her. Yeah, I really do love to see Sasha Banks turn heel on Charlotte, who's a fan favorite now on SmackDown. That's what I want to do. That's what want to see. Because I know a lot of you remember what Charlotte did to Sasha in the storyline at Hell in a Cell 2016 last year. And the reason, because I know a lot of you remember this at Hell in a Cell 2016. Remember when Charlotte put Sasha in an injury? She beat Charlotte. Remember, Charlotte beat Sasha for the Raw Women's title, and she put Sasha in injury. That's what I want to see. I know a lot of you remember that. A lot of you remember that when Charlotte put Sasha Banks in an injury in the storyline when she beat Sasha for the Raw Women's title. That's what I want to see because I would love to see Sasha Banks turn heel on Charlotte because and I won't blame Sasha Banks because Charlotte is a face now. Are we gonna forget what Charlotte did to Sasha in the storyline in Hell in a Cell 2016 last year? 1 year ago, she beat Sasha for the SmackDown Women's title and put Sasha in an injury. Charlotte had the Raw Women's title back in her hands. That's what I want to see. Her heel turn will be justified. Charlotte will know how it feels to play the victim by that time. What else I want to see in WWE in 2018 next year? In WWE draft. Let's see who else. Becky Lynch. I love to see Becky Lynch drafted from SmackDown, drafted to Raw. You know what I want to see in WWE? What I want to see? I would love to see her turn heel. Becky Lynch. I really love to see her turn heel on Alexa Bliss, who may turn face, be a face for the first time next year. That's what I love to see. I really love to see Becky Lynch turn heel on Alexa Bliss, who may be a face. He may be a fan favorite for the first time in her career next year. Alexa Bliss. That's what I love to see. But if Becky Lynch is on Raw next year, if Becky Lynch is drafted from SmackDown to Raw next year, I really do love to see her turn heel on that girl I hate, Alexa Bliss. I hate Alexa Bliss. I really do love to see Becky Lynch turn heel on Alexa Bliss, who may be a face for the first time in her career next year. I love to see her turn heel in revenge. Because I remember 1 year ago in the storyline when Becky and Alexa were on SmackDown, feuding for the SmackDown Women's title, Alexa beat her for it at TLC 2016, 1 year ago. And she even had Mickie James interfere in her matches to screw Becky out of the SmackDown Women's title by dressing up as La Luchadora. Her heel turn will be justified. I won't blame Becky. Alexa will have that coming. If Alexa Bliss comes a face for the first time in her career next year, I would love to see her turn heel on see Becky Lynch turn heel on her. Cause I remember in the storyline what Alexa did to Becky. I remember. I know all of you agree because about what I said about Becky and Alexa. Alexa Bliss will know exactly how it feels. She'll know how it feels to play the victim despite her being a face. I really do love to see Becky Lynch get her revenge on Alexa Bliss next year if Becky turns heel next year. Because I love Becky Lynch. She's my girl. And I'm no fan of Alexa Bliss. No fan. She thinks she's the Britney Spears of the WWE. She's like Britney Spears wannabe. I'm no fan of Alexa Bliss. What else I want to see in WWE in 2018? The Money in the Bank. I don't know who will be the participants in the Money in the Bank next year, or what the Elimination Chamber. I don't know who might be in the Elimination Chamber next year, or who might be the participants in the Money in the Bank this year. I don't know who might win the Money in the Bank. I don't know who will win the Elimination Chamber next year, or who will win the Money in the Bank. I don't know about that. I really don't know. So that's all I have to say. Those are the things I really want to see in the WWE in 2018 next year. That's it. That's all I have to say. Subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Hit like, make a comment on the video. All of you have a good Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And all of you can subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. I can talk to about WWE at any time. So have a good morning, have a good Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Peace. I'm out of here.